Hi, boys and girls. I'm going to help you learn about me today, sea turtles. So we're going to read a story called Sea Turtles by National Geographic Kids. Look at him. This is by Laura Marsh. Here's our table of contents. So that way we can flip to a certain page to find out specific information. We're going to go through page by page. This was what I started with our clues this morning. Ocean world. Leatherback sea turtle. Sea turtles are graceful swimmers in the water. Their flippers move like wings. Sea turtles travel the world in warm ocean waters. They are one of the few reptiles that live in the sea. All of the dark blue is where sea turtles swim and travel. All over. A sleek body helps the turtle move easily through the water. The scales on its shell are called scutes. I didn't know that. I learned something new. The back flippers steer the turtle as it swims, and they're also used to dig nests in the sand. Remember, they're born on the land in the sand. Land, sand. A sea turtle has lungs because it breathes air. A sea turtle holds its breath underwater, so just like you and me, he has lungs and he comes up to get air. Sea turtles can't pull their heads and limbs into their shell like land turtles. Their large, powerful flippers act like paddles. So have you ever been in a canoe and you had to paddle? That's what these big flippers act like on a turtle. Scientists believe some sea turtles live 80 years or more, but they don't know for sure. So they have a long life. We're going to meet different kinds of turtles. There are 7 kinds of sea turtles in the world. Each has special features. So this one is called a flatback. And it says that it doesn't live in the United States. It lives near Australia. This sea turtle is an olive ridley. He has a shell shaped like a heart. The hawksbill can't dive deep. It spends most of its time on top of the water. The green sea turtle has a small head. Unlike other sea turtles, it goes ashore to warm itself in the sun. They need the sun. The Kemp's Ridley likes shallow water, so water that's not too deep. It's the world's most endangered sea turtle. We have to take care of them. The leatherback doesn't have a hard shell. Its skin is rubbery with small bones underneath. All different kinds, right? Nest building. A female sea turtle comes on land to lay her eggs. She usually returns to the same beach where she hatched. Really neat. So wherever she came as a baby, that's where she'll lay her eggs. Scientists aren't sure how sea turtles know where to go. They think the sea turtles know by instinct. Instinct means that it's just something that they're born with. Just like when you and I are born, eventually we learn to talk and walk and feed ourselves. All those things are instinct. The sea turtle digs a hole with her back flippers. She lays her eggs and covers them with sand. Then she returns to the sea. There she goes. See her digging? All the sand is flying. Crack. The eggs hatch after 50 to 70 days. That's more than 2 months. Tiny turtles called hatchlings crawl out of their eggshells. They're less than 3 inches long, so they're about this big. Little tiny baby turtles. Hatchlings usually crawl toward the sea at night. In the dark, they are hidden from predators. Predators are animals trying to get them, right? Sea turtles have to be very careful when they're babies because they don't have mom to protect them, and there's lots of animals trying to get them. The little turtles follow the brightest light. The line where the sky meets the sea is the brightest light on the beach. If a hatchling follows this light, they will make it to the sea. Many of them don't make it, unfortunately. The smallest sea turtles are the Kemp's Ridley and the olive ridley. Adults are about 2 feet long and weigh up to 100 pounds. That's more than you guys weigh. The largest sea turtle is the leatherback. It can grow up to 7 feet long and weigh more than 2,000 pounds. That's about 10 men put together. Wow. Guess what they eat? Munch, munch, what's for lunch? Sea turtles eat plants and animals. They dine on algae and seagrasses. They also munch on crab and conchs. Conchs are like shells. Do you know what else they really like? Jellyfish. But sometimes they end up eating trash because it might look like a jellyfish. It could really harm them and even kill those sea turtles. So make sure you're never throwing your trash anywhere besides where it belongs. This poor guy got stuck in a net. Trash isn't the only danger to sea turtles. Fishing nets and hungry animals can harm them too. Poor guy. Building lights confuse the baby sea turtles, the hatchlings. Sometimes they go towards the wrong way. And sometimes people even step on them by accident, of course. Sea turtle rescue. In 2010, a giant oil spill leaked into the Gulf of Mexico. That's on the west coast of our state. The oil covered sea animals and washed them up on beaches. Oil is dangerous to animal and people. Poor guy, he's all covered in oil. People in charge of sea turtle rescue program saved many turtles. The rescuers cleaned the turtles and gave them medicine. People cared for them until they could return them to the sea. Here they are. They have dish soap and water. They're cleaning their shells. Look how much better. So happy now. So some things that we can do to help protect sea turtles is picking up trash on the beach. Don't let balloons go into the air. Sometimes they end up in the sea, and that can be dangerous. Number 3, turn out lights that could be seen from the beach. Number 4, read beach warning signs to avoid going near the nest area. You don't want to step on them. And number 5, tell your classmates what you've learned about sea turtles. So after you read this, I'd love for you to comment on our main page and tell us something you learned about them. Bye-bye.